Officers are covering the whole of that area.
Yes, yes.
That is
from there.
From there, and including, of course,
the town of
Welshpool,
about 9,000,
yeah.
And then they have to then back up their colleagues at Newtown. If they get a call,
yeah.
the two officers will go and back them up. In that case, then, bearing in mind the nearest officer to us in North Wales is a station like myself with one officer working there. The nearest, you can go another 20, 30 miles north. So it's you're talking 50-mile radius with probably one or two police officers.
Right. The guy that stole the 12p apple from the co-op, how many forms did you have to fill in for that one? Altogether?
20.
20 forms?
Yeah, minimum.
Minimum.
Right, and you've got to do that now because of sanction detections.
Yes.
Otherwise, if you just metaphorically clipped him on the ear and took him
home.
Well, or took him home to his mum and
you'd be
explained.
back up the street in 20 minutes.
Right, exactly. And actually that would be quite effective because you would be taking him back to his parents and all of that.
And the shopkeeper would prefer it.
Right, now you're doing altogether 20 forms.
At least.
For just that
And
thing.
he will be arrested and booked in and processed and DNA'd and photographed and fingerprinted. The problem we're always against is, although on paper we don't get emergency calls coming out of our ears like the bigger cities.
Yeah. But if you get two at any one time...
we've had it. Yeah.
But the police have an arrangement with the post office, and this is actually a police information point. You can see here, it actually has a direct link through to the police station, and if people want to report information to the police or hand something in or talk about an incident, they can come here to the post office and do just that.
Somebody rings up now to the call centre and says, my 12-year-old son is stealing money from my wallet. Can I have the local officer around to have some stern words with him? That will be recorded as a theft. Immediately, it will be allocated a crime number under the National Crime Recording Standards because a crime has occurred. Therefore, our forces are under pressure to sanction detect that crime immediately.
So you've got to do all the forms.
So we've got a named offender, so we can't just go back and put on the computer. We've had a word with little Billy. He's very sorry. His mother was very pleased with the local constabulary, and I'm now back out on the street immediately going to the next job.
Yeah.
We now have to go to see that lady, give her a victim of crime leaflet under Victims Charter, explain to her that we're now going to arrest little Billy because she's now reported him as being guilty of theft. And I then arrested her son, took him 30 miles to Newtown Police Station.
Right, this is a real case, this one?
This is a real case,
yeah.
We then booked him in, interviewed him, and he was given a caution for theft, a reprimand, juvenile reprimand, and the crime was detected by sanction detection.
So so as far as the books were concerned, that was great. That was a sanction detected.
Yeah, that took me off the street for virtually the whole 8-hour shift.
Oh, right, completely pointless. People come in and report stuff to you?
Yes.
What sort of things?
We had a wallet handed in this morning.
Right.
Luckily...
Anything in it?
Yes, cards,
right.
Driving licence cards. So I've reported it to the police in
right.
case the gentleman's reported it.
If you can't detect a burglary, but an 11-year-old boy pushes an 11-year-old boy into some nettles, and that's reported, and then he pushed the other one back, then you've got two sanctioned
crimes,
common assaults, which cancel out your undetected burglary of £5,000. So as far as the Home Office are concerned, you're doing a good job.
You get a lot of moither. Tell us what moither is.
People going on and on and on.
Tittle-tattle.
About things,
But information. Could be valuable.
No, complaining more.
Complaining.
Yeah.
But then they like to complain. And
yes.
It's
low-level complaining.
It is nice to let them complain.
But he was very happy that they came to me.
Because they ring you up rather than
right.
because they leave you alone.
So
I think they just wanted to talk.
Right.
Just want to talk.
And the police ring every now and again and ask me to give a list of what we've done in the last 6 months.